Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to Loughborough University. We're the proud hosts of the International Federation of the Cerebral Palsy Football Women's Intercontinental Cup. I'm going to hand you over to the centre of the pitch, who's going to do some remarks for the opening ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the 2025 IFCPF Women's Intercontinental Cup here at Loughborough University for the very first time. Now, let us introduce the teams. Please, Nepal. Give it up for Nepal! The second nation participating in this momentous tournament is the Netherlands. Our third team, Team Australia! Our fourth team, please welcome Denmark! And lastly, please a round of applause for the representative of Team USA. And now for a word from our CEO, Ash.
Good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon, coaching staff. Good afternoon, everybody here. Welcome to Loughborough University. Thank you to so many people for you traveling so far and making the effort to come here and support our event and support your program, our program. We're very excited to have you here. Again, I know a lot of people have done an awful lot of work to get you to this point, but no one's worked harder than you, the players, and this is your game. And we hope you have a fantastic time here, and I hope you felt welcome already, and I know you have lit up the accommodation area with your fun, your laughter, and your enthusiasm already. It's been a joy to walk around watching everybody enjoy themselves. Again, I can't thank you enough. Have a wonderful event. Good luck to all of the teams. Play hard, but continue that spirit that we see around the accommodations every day, and it'll be a great time. So thank you again. Welcome. And I want to say thank you. Sorry, I do have to say thank you before I go to we've got an incredible group of volunteers here, Loughborough University, and like I say, each and every one of your football associations or football clubs for supporting. So have a great time. Let's play some football, ladies, and enjoy.
Right, Rachel. Stay there. Australia, stay.
Fantastic. Go for 5 minutes.
That was the only thing I could think of.
And now, as a mark of respect, we will be playing the teams. For the national anthem of Denmark. And now, as we are waiting for our players to get ready, let us meet our starting sevens for both of the teams. Firstly, representing fives, my apologies. Firstly, for Denmark, number 1, Astrid Krog. Number 6, Karen Gunnerster. Number 7, Emma Sowell. Number 8, Maisa Fraser. Number 10, Mintu Kurki. And now for Team Australia,
Continental
we have
Women's
number
Championship
1,
and Cup
Salmon.
here at the
Number 10,
Loughborough
Bake
University.
Off,
We're
Georgia.
pitchside,
Number
and
8,
I'm Jude Aston. I'm
Anne-Marie
thoroughly looking forward to taking you through this
Riarchi.
tournament.
Number 2,
Ahead of kick-off, let's just
Trinity
go through the
McPhee.
teams as both
Number 3,
captains
Talia
speak to
Blanchard.
the referee in charge. So we'll start with Australia, the World Cup champions. It's number 1, Carly Salmon, who's in goal. Number 2, Trinity McPhee. Number 3, Talia Blanchard. Number 8, Anne-Marie Riarchi. And number 10, Georgia Bykoff. Your coach in charge is Alicia Ferguson, and this will be an interesting tournament to go through. So looking forward to taking you through it as we move on to the Danish team for this tournament. In goal is number 1, Astrid Vistakroff. Number 2, Tulia Antonelli. Number 3, Fia Zedeke. Number 4, Mia Bayer Summerson. Number 5, Sinia Dalsgaard. Number 6, Karen Gunnarsgotter. Number 7, Emmy Vibe Soho. So, as both teams just get themselves prepared for kick-off, it's going to be a very exciting tournament here at Loughborough University. We have 2 games today. This is our first one of the opening tournament. We also have Nepal versus Netherlands later on today for a half-5 kick-off. So stay around. There'll also be lots of action on the IFCPF YouTube channels as well as our social channels too. As someone with cerebral palsy myself, I'm thoroughly looking forward to taking you through this tournament. It's been an absolute pleasure to be in and around the tournament the last few days here at Loughborough University, and we're excited to see some action-packed football. Both teams just posing for photos. And it will be Denmark that gets us underway for this tournament. So strap yourselves in. It's the Women's Intercontinental Cup here at Loughborough University. You can watch all the coverage here on the IFCPF YouTube channel. And I'm Jude Aston, and I'm going to be taking you through this. We'll await our referee in charge, who is Stephanie Heck. And it will be Vibe Soho who shoots from the centre circle. If you are new to cerebral palsy football, you might have to get used to that. Shooting from the centre circle is a preferred method to try and score. And also, if you're new to cerebral palsy, there is no offsides. As the ball goes long towards Astrid Visterkroff, it was Trinity McPhee that chased the ball. But both teams just trying to get a feel for themselves, a feel for the game. Of course, Denmark were competed at the 2024 Salau World Cup. Were unable to get a victory, but they'll be wanting to build on that. They're led by a new head coach, Brian Levy-Clemenson, as they are in possession of the ball now. Astrid Visterkroff struggling. It's Amiri Diarate, but it's Minsu Kirky who tries to help out her teammate there. It will be a corner for Australia as Trinity McPhee looks to put the ball in. Got Bykoff. Just wide. But good shape there by Australia. And they'll be looking to build on that in the opening stages. Over a minute gone. And it's Australia that have had the first chance of the game in this Women's Intercontinental Cup for the IFCPF. Kirky, who is a player of Finland. She was part of the Finland's inaugural camp. Had a lot of action so far in this opening 3 minutes. Gunnarsdotter looks to bring the ball forward. Ball goes out of play. Soho has space. Intercepted by Bykoff. Bykoff can now drive forward. Amiri Diarate in support. Blanchard can go for a shot. Wide of the post. Ambitious there from Diarate. Well, it is Australia that seems to be trying to get their style on this game, but Denmark are defending well. Kirky. Soho defends the ball and lets it go out for a roll-in. Vibe Soho takes a thing, run back by Bykoff as Fraser tries to bring the ball forward, but it's defended well by Bykoff. Carly Salmon gets a touch of the ball. 12 appearances for the Australia national team. Made a debut in Japan, versus Japan, in 2023. Trinity McPhee. Intercepted well by Kirky, who has had a lot of the ball in this opening stages. But Diarate goes forward. Blanchard was in support, but Vibe Soho goes forward. And it's Fraser now can find its open space. Fraser, another one of those players that are who represents Finland, but is here to support. Words of encouragement from the Australia national team coaches. Be Bykoff with the roll in. 15 appearances for the Australia team. Scored a brace in the 2024 World Cup. Bykoff, as Australia can go forward. If Blanchard chasing, ball just goes out of play slightly. Soho, intercepted by Bykoff. Battle in midfield there by Diarate, who shoots from range, just wide of the post. On first observations in the opening stages, Australia are putting on the pressure, as you'd expect, but Denmark look confident on the counter-attack and also look confident defensively. They've been working under Brian Lemmy-Clebenson, who is the new head coach in charge, and the structure looks solid at the moment as the ball goes out of play. It'll be throw-in for McPhee. Remember, roll-ins are allowed in Sarah Palsy football. Defended well by Kirky, as Visterkroff can pick up the ball. Visterkroff, who is Denmark's #1, also played in the World Cup. It's from Charlottesville, which is in the north of Denmark, as the ball goes forward towards Fraser. Ball goes out of play. Bykoff to McPhee. Blanchard's in support, as well as Diarate. A long throw towards Bykoff was tried to be intercepted by Denmark. Good save by Visterkroff. Denmark look to get themselves out of trouble, but it's McPhee that's pulling on the pressure again. Referee signals for a throw-in for Denmark. Our referee, Stephanie Heck, flew in from America yesterday. It was a long shot, but Visterkroff had it covered. But it's a corner for McPhee. McPhee. Diarate. Goes all the way back to a keeper, Salmon. Plenty of encouragement here at Loughborough University. Of course, there are a number of teams competing in this Intercontinental Cup. We have Australia and Denmark, who are the team playing here. We also have Nepal versus Netherlands, who will be playing later today. Diarate's on the ball. She's going to take a shoot from range. Wide of the post. Just over 7 minutes gone, and it's Australia that have had the better chances, but Denmark have very good shape and are looking to go long and try and grab the attention of Fraser, who's Denmark's #8. As I said, there are a number of players that have supported this team, Denmark. We've got Fraser, who represents Finland, is supporting in this tournament. as well as Tuli Antonen. But the ball's in. Plenty of possession here for Australia. Bykov. Saved by Mr. Croft. Just about recovers the ball there. Soho was there to support if needed, but Mr. Croft had it covered. Plenty of pressure from Australia, and Australia had the confidence to shoot from range. Diarate. Towards Trinity McPhee, but it's intercepted by Gunnarsdottir. Gunnarsdottir goes forward towards Soho, who likes to shoot. That's a shot from Soho there that just goes wide of the post. Frustrated Soho on the pitch there in frustration, but that's positive from Denmark. Like I say, they look good on the counter-attack, and seems as though there is going to be opportunities for Denmark in this game. They just need to be clinical in front of goal. Bykov. Intercepted. Denmark can drive forward. There's space. There's options. Towards Gunnarsdottir. Tries to go across the face of goal. Intercepted by the Australia defence. Soho. Soho again. Shoots. Just wide of the post. Clemenson, who is the head coach of Denmark, just putting some instructions as this set piece looks to go forward. It will be Kirky that takes the corner. Headed away by Blanchard. Be another corner. There's Fraser in the box, as well as the Denmark captain. Ball goes long. Too much power and pace on that ball. Will be in Australia. Throw in. McPhee. Towards Soho. Fraser in support. Battles with Blanchard. Australia had the option to counter-attack, but it's intercepted by Soho. Seems as though Denmark are just trying to get a feel for the game. Trying to grow into the game, you feel. Fraser looks lively, as well as Sohail. Some nice skill and trickery that are putting Australia under pressure. We're back underway. Diarate. Soho. Diarate wins it back. Doing a lot of work in midfield for Australia, Diarate. Blanchard looks to shoot. Of course, the Para Midfielders are the World Cup champions, coming into the tournament flying high, beating USA in the 2024 Salau World Cup. Diarate battles nicely towards Bykov. Bykov keeps the ball in play for Australia. Has options in the box, Blanchard and Diarate. It'll be a corner for Australia. Over 13 minutes gone, and Denmark look organised. They look confident on the counter-attack, but Australia look comfortable too, as this corner will go in from Trinity McPhee. Diarate, nice, lovely turn. Just too much height on that. But the right idea from Diarate. This Intercontinental Cup will be 2 games a day. Kickoffs at 3 o'clock and 5:30. Later game this evening is Nepal versus the Netherlands. Nepal arrived here on Saturday as Denmark go long towards Fraser, but Bykov intercepts. Diarate towards the box, but it's now a chance for Denmark to counter. Fraser in space, one-on-one with Salmon. Shoots, save from Salmon. Bykov looks to kick it away, but it's picked up by Gunnarscotter. Blanchard looks to get back and clears it out of danger. Encouragement from Clemenson, Denmark head coach. I imagine he'll be pretty pleased with this team performance so far. A lot of resilience, a lot of organisation, but also some pretty good moments on the counter-attack. Gunnarsdotter. Headed away by Blanchard. Kirky. Kirky's had a very good first half. Been central to everything Denmark have been doing. Bykov takes a shot from range. And lots of opportunity for Australia, you feel, so far in this opening 15 minutes. But just too much pace on the ball, too much height above the goal. And Vistakrov hasn't really been troubled. Kirky tries to go long, but it will be a Denmark throw-in as Clemenson throws the ball to Sohail. Sohail takes it quickly as Fraser can now go support. Fraser tries to bring the ball forward. Manages to keep the ball. Just too much pace there for Vibis Sohail to try and get anything on that, and it'll be Blanchard that takes the throw-in. Talia Blanchard, who made a debut versus the Netherlands for this Australia team in the 2022 World Cup. Started playing football in 2018, almost qualified for the Tokyo Paralympics, Blanchard. Sohail goes long. But Bykov intercepts, as she has done many times this half. Bykov puts the ball in. Vistakrov is confident. Kirky. Fraser. McPhee trying to defend, intercepts. Soho. McPhee towards the goalkeeper in Salmon. Bykoff. Towards Diarate. One-on-one with Vintercroft. Shoots! And it's Diarate that opens the scoring in this Women's Intercontinental Championships. Australia are up and running. A really well worked goal there. Managed to find Diarate in space. And Denmark will feel frustrated there because they've had a really good half. They've been organised and it'll be a killer for them to lose so late in the half. But lovely strike there by Diarate, and Denmark go from the centre circle to try and get themselves back into this game. Diarate, who opens the scoring then in this Women's Intercontinental Cup. Bykoff. Australia progressing the ball forward towards Blanchard. Blanchard just couldn't quite get there, but that'll be a momentous goal for Australia as they open the scoring here. It's Diarate that opened the scoring. Don't forget also, we do have the men's IFCPF Euros taking place at Loughborough University this week. England played Ukraine yesterday. Oliver Walker-Peel, who is our other IFCPF commentator, will be taking you through those ones. It's going to be an interesting, action-packed week here at Loughborough University. It's won back by Diarate, but Vintercroft has it covered. Soho towards Fraser, but Bykoff wins it back. Diarate, 1-on-1 again, and it's another goal for Australia. Diarate gets herself a brace. Diarate have been central to everything Australia have been doing this first half. And a lovely turn and lovely strike there into the bottom corner of the net. And Denmark find themselves back towards the centre circle once again. Clemenson will feel that there's lots of positive to take from this first half of Denmark, but we'll be disappointed that his team couldn't quite hold on. 21 minutes gone, and it's Australia 2, Denmark 0. Fraser has space, can drive forward. This opportunity for Denmark now. Got options in the box, but it's intercepted well by Bykoff. Bykoff has done really well at stopping that counter-attack. Fraser has been central, but shoot from range from Soho was covered comfortably by Salmon. As Diarate can now go forward. Soho was part of an international friendly, but it's Gunnarsdottir who was driving forward there. Shake at the head by Clemenson. I imagine frustration would be the overriding feeling, but Denmark have a chance to put it right. Another corner for Denmark. It's Kirky, who represents the Finland national team, will take this. Referee just giving us instructions. Ball goes in. Toward Bykov. Bykov defends well. Australia not really troubled as they can counter-attack now. Blanchard was offering support, but it defended well. Diarate. Bykov. Gunnarsdottir can shoot from range. Very close. Just some words of encouragement from the Australia teammates. Bykov. Toward McPhee. McPhee finds herself in space. Blanchard's in support. Good save from Ristikov. Straight at the Denmark goalkeeper from McPhee there. It's great to see so many supporters here at Loughborough University for our first game of the tournament. Of course, we do have Netherlands supporters in the building, as well as the Nepal team are watching on too. Remember, if you can't get yourself down to Loughborough University, you can watch all of the coverage on our IFCPF YouTube channel. I'm Jude Aston and I'll be taking you through all of the Women's Intercontinental Cup games, and Oliver Walker-Peel will be taking you through the Men's Euros. So, that's half-time here. It's Australia 2, Denmark 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is half-time. Our half-time score is 2-0 to Australia. But what a great game it has been so far, and we still have another exciting half to go. So please give it up for our players. As always, make sure to follow IFCPF on social media to see all the highlights, all the photos, keep up with all the news, and you can watch back our games on the IFCPF YouTube channel. And if you can't make to any of them in person, make sure to watch them on live. Thank you very much, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Tell them we're allowed to play music now at this field. We get disco going, go for it.
Oh, really? Did he get told out by the...
Hello and welcome back to this second half of Australia versus Denmark. I'm Jude Aston. I'll be taking you through this second half. Now, there has been a substitution for Denmark. It's Mia Hollins that comes in, and it will be Fraser that leaves the field. So, change in tactics from Clementson as McPhee can go long. Also a substitution for Australia. Looks like Tasmin Colley has come onto the pitch.
Yeah, go back and then you go sit over there.
No, I just want to cross that. It won't affect it.
No,
And
it's fine.
Blanchard
Ball
has
on out.
left the field there. So, substitutions from both sides. Denmark can be pleased with their first half. They look confident, organised and a threat on the counter-attack, but Australia's quality in the final third has been too much for them. As Australia keep the ball here. Bykoff. Towards Colley, but Soho goes long. Hollin, who looks to have started this second half up front. So it is a like-for-like swap. It was Fraser that was leading the line for Denmark, but it's Hollins that come back in. Hollins was at the 24 World Cup in Salau, so has plenty of experience. There's a lot of experience now amongst this Denmark side. Of course, they did make their debut in the World Cup last year, unable to get themselves a victory, but it's Gunnar that was driving towards goal there, but McPhee intercepts. Australia look organised at the back and also look a threat in the final third. But Denmark have caused them trouble in this first half as Colley can go forward. Well, it'll be, and it seems as though our referee has signalled for a penalty. No. Sorry, it was one of the, I heard in my headphones there the word for a penalty, but maybe it was a member of the crowd. So we do carry on. It's Vistakroff that goes long towards Soho. As Gunnar's got to find himself one-on-one on goal, just wide of the post there. We do have a wonderful media team here at the Loughborough University campus who have been taking us through this tournament. It's a pleasure to be able to work with them. It's a wonderful setup and it's great to have the coverage on the IFCPF YouTube channel. McPhee. Hollin looks to battle with McPhee, but McPhee defends well. Diarate, who will be looking to get herself a hat-trick in this second half. Scored two wonderful goals in the first half that opened the scoring for Australia. Bykoff can bring the ball forward toward McPhee, who's in support. Vistakroff claims the ball confidently. Soho. Be a throw in. The Women's Intercontinental Cup will be in action from today. That's Monday the 18th of August, all the way through till Saturday the August the 23rd. It's Soho. Gunnar's got in support. There have been a few changes to this Australia team from the 2024 winning World Cup team. Their overall squad has changed as Colley battles with the ball there. Gunnar Skotter, the captain of Denmark. Yes, a number of changes from the Women's World Cup squad for Australia. In comes Gregorian, Colley, and out goes Caitlin Smith, Anderson, Eloise Northam and Beck Jones. Plenty of experience there that have been left out, but wonderful opportunity for the players that are involved.
Ref, can we have the next out, please?
Seems as though Australia are preparing for a substitution. It's going to be Lainey Harrison that looks to be warming up on the sidelines. But Denmark, meanwhile, are in possession. Hollins is in support. Hollins could find himself one-on-one with goal here. But collected confidently by Salmon. Holling towards goal. Wide of the post. There's a feeling amongst this Danish squad that actually they've got structure, they've got experience, having played in the 2024 World Cup. They just need that quality in the final third. In the second half of this game, substitution for Australia. It's McPhee that leads the field, and it's Harrison that enters the field. Harrison made 7 appearances and scored 7 goals for this Australia side. Played versus Ireland and Denmark and also scored a brace in those games at the 2024 World Cup. Played every game at the 2022 World Cup, so a very respected player with a lot of appearances under her belt. Shot there from Denmark. Wide of the post once again. Just needs to be a bit more clinical, Denmark, with their opportunities. Harrison. Collected comfortably by Vistacroft. The other teams that are in action in this tournament are Netherlands, Nepal, and USA. A shot there from Denmark. Very frustrating there for Denmark as it is tipped over the bar by Salmon. Yeah, as I was saying, we've got a number of teams competing at this Intercontinental Cup. Australia and Denmark, of course, who are competing at this moment in time, as well as Nepal, who only travelled on Saturday. Had to do some fundraising to get themselves over. Thankfully, they made those fundraising goals, and they're here. Actually, they were watching on in the first half, but I think they've gone to warm up, as they are in action at 5:30 UK time. That's against the Netherlands. There is a wonderful banner across the pitch opposite me in my vision of the Netherlands, which has been put up by the Netherlands support. The Dutch support in numbers here. Nepal, who will be appearing for the first time in Loughborough, was last time they appeared in a professional tournament was the 2023 IFCPF Oceania Championships. 2 games were played there. So they'll be looking to get themselves some experience. Colin. Gunnarscotter. I think no matter what happens for the rest of this game for Denmark, Clemenson can be confident with his team, pleased with the team performance, because they have showed a lot of structure towards the game, and they go forward now by Soho. Soho could find herself one-on-one with Salmon. Lovely inside touch there, just wide of the post. I think the one thing that Clemenson would want to work on with his with the team is clinical in front of goal, being clinical in front of goal. They've had lots of opportunities, which have been an improvement on their 2024 World Cup performance. They've been structured and have had lots of play through the counter-attack. But they just need to be clinical with their chances. because this Australia team have that experience, of course are the World Cup champions, and take their opportunities when they're in front of goal confidently. But for an opening game at the tournament for Denmark, they've done well, they've defended well, and they've also looked confident in attack. So plenty of positives for Clemenson's sake. Headed away by Australia there. Hollins, intercepted by Bykov. Bykov can go forward. Diarate in support. Diarate might find himself on one-on-one with Vistakroff. Saved. When it comes to one-on-ones with Vistakroff and Diarate this second half, Vistakroff have been comfortable. Vistakroff feels confident when Diarate has put her under pressure. If you are new to Cerebral Palsy football, remember there are no offsides. So that is a tactical approach that has to be made. Harrison drives forward. Diarate in support, goes towards the box. Blocked. Seems as though there is going to be a substitution. It is Fraser. It's going to be Fraser that is going to enter the pitch once again. So not much time for Mia Holling to make her mark on the game. But it's Holling that's going to come off. And Fraser will enter the pitch once again. Just got a little bit confused there with the ends that Fraser was playing. She did play in the first half and caused Australia some problems. Just need to be quicker with her feet and quicker on the ball. Chance there by Australia, but an athletic save by Vistakroff. Plenty of encouragement from the Australia support. It's important to point out as well that Australia are led by a different head coach compared to the Salau World Cup. Ex-Matildas, Alicia Ferguson, who was just providing words of encouragement to her team. She had 101 caps for the Matildas. Ex-Brisbane War player and Millwall. Played in the 2000 Olympics. Bykov. Diarate. Bykov goes over. The play continues. Harrison finds herself in defence now as Collie looks for support. The wind levels are picking up slightly here in Loughborough University, but both teams seem to be dealing with it well. Fraser. Gunnar Scotter. Under pressure well by Harrison, who confidently puts the ball back to the goalkeeper. Urate. Collins in support. Collins in support. But it's won back by Kirky. Shot from Denmark! And Denmark have the goal. The goal that they probably deserve in this game. They've been resilient. They've been confident, and they've got their goal that they deserve. It's Mintu Kirky who scored that goal. One of the players that was part of Finland's inaugural camp and supporting here for Denmark for this Intercontinental Cup. So Denmark back in the game, and will be pleased that they have got that goal. But no, they have to stay organised. Australia have made changes, but also Denmark have had great shape. A vast improvement from the Salau 2024 World Cup. Clementson implementing his ideas as Harrison can take the corner. Pull across the face of goal.
Tamsin, you got to drop in for Georgia. Yeah, see number 8 there. Get goal side. Stay behind her. Stay between her and the goal, Tamsin. Well done, Tam.
Diarate.
Stay with her. Nice, Tams.
Collie. Block well by Fraser.
Great work. Emery's on there if you want, early.
Remember, if you want to get more coverage of the IFCPF Men's Euros and Women's Intercontinental Cup, you can follow us at IFCPF on our social channels and have a look at the YouTube channel. All games will be streamed live from our YouTube channel. Next up today is Nepal versus the Netherlands as Denmark battle in midfield there. Fraser is comfortable with this team. Having represented Finland, she seems confident and has caused Bykov, who's been in defence for the majority of this game, some problems. Kirky. Towards Fraser, towards goal, just wide of the post. Collie chasing. Defended well from the Danish defence.
Carly, you can just come up if they're leaving this play here.
Harrison. And it's Harrison with the goal. Directly from the corner. Vistercroft will be disappointed there because she had it under control for a moment, but it just slipped out of her hands.
Make sure we're switched on. We try and win that ball back quickly, Emery.
It's Denmark 1, Australia 3. The substitution of Harrison getting on the score sheet for the Paramatildas. Ball goes long, but it's Salmon that collects from the air. The goal scorer, Harrison. Fraser tries to intercept, but too much pace on the ball. Diarate, who's got herself a brace in this game, will be looking for a hat-trick. Colin. Diarate for the hat-trick. Diarate with the hat-trick. It's an opening day delight for Australia and an opening day delight for Diarate. It's a hat-trick for Anne-Marie Diarate for the Paramatildas as they have liftoff in this Women's Intercontinental Cup. Diarate successfully puts Visterkov under pressure, and it seems as though the game has all of a sudden fell away for Denmark. Well, it is Diarate that leaves the field, and it will be Gregorian who makes her debut in this Intercontinental Cup. Diarate scored 2 wonderful goals in the first half, put Vistacroft under pressure, and has finished a complete hat-trick with another goal there. Intercepted by Harrison, and Harrison finds herself 1-on-1. Can she recover the ball? No, she can't. It's defended well. Shots from Australia there. Seems as though Vistacroft is in a bit of trouble, and it's the Denmark medical team that will be coming on.
Brian, if you need the medics, let us know.
Break in play here for both teams. Australia gathering a centre circle, whilst Clemenson can give some instructions on the sideline to his Denmark team. Seems as though Vistacroft is just staying hydrated. While there is a break in play, a reminder that it's not just the Women's Intercontinental Cup that is taking place here at Loughborough University. There is also the Men's IFCPF Euros, which can be seen across our YouTube channel. Today is a rest day for the men's team, but they'll be back in action tomorrow. So it's good to see that Vistacroft is back on her feet and we can resume play now. Harrison. Bykoff. Towards Gregorian. Harrison. Towards Collie.
Hey, well done,
Well
Nick.
saved.
Well done. You can stay pushed on a bit, lady. Go, Lane.
Harrison. Intercepted by Gunnarsosser, the Denmark captain. Bykov
Nice, George.
can drive forward in the space, but there are Denmark bodies there, but Bykov manages to get through them.
Yeah, Georgia.
Bykov with the goal.
Hey, Georgia. You deserve that. Well done.
A disappointing end to that goal there for Denmark as Fraser seems to have put it in. Did it go down as an own goal for Fraser, or would it be Bykov that gets the goal? Either way, it's Australia 5, Denmark 1, and all of a sudden, after a really good first half for Denmark, they've struggled to get themselves back in after a number of goals from Australia.
Nice, George. Go, girls.
Denmark will feel frustrated with how this game has got away from them, because the first half they were good, they were confident, and they had really good spells from Fraser and
Well done. Yes, Carly. Well done.
from Fraser and Kirky, and the game has just got away from them in the second half. Australia have been organised, both teams have been organised, but you just feel that the quality from the World Cup champions have been a bit too much in the latter stages of this game. And that is the full-time whistle here at Loughborough. And the full-time score is Australia 5, Denmark 1. Please stick around. We will be doing some post-match interviews with the player of the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is time. Our final score is 5-1 for Australia. But what an opener to the Women's Intercontinental Cup here at Loughborough. Let's give it up one more time for both of our teams. Once again, thank you everybody who tuned in on the live stream. Especially thank you for all of you who came in to support on the pitch. And we will be back shortly with another exciting women's game later today. Make sure to follow IFCPF on social media. You can watch back the games on the YouTube channel. Keep up with all the news on Instagram. Thank you very much.
Taking the wrong one.
That one can go back. I'd take it next time.
Right, one and done. That's it. Done.
That's rough.
so you can go back and have a break.
I don't know if we should collect the balls first in the bag to make sure that we're all ready for the next people. Okay, yeah.
It's not like the Holy Well.
The balls.
And Marie, the Power Matildas have liftoff in this Women's Intercontinental Cup, and you're the player of the match, with also being a hat-trick hero. How did that game feel?
Yeah, it was good to get out and play. It was good to get away with a win, and really proud with the team and how we played. Coming out, maybe it was a little. We didn't start. Maybe it was a little tricky starting. Sorry, Is this?
No, you're doing great. You're doing great. You're absolutely
good.
great.
Maybe our start could have been better, but I think once we got in, we really settled in and found our flow and started playing. And we made some good plays and got some goals out of it. And really just trying some new things. And it was a good game, good start to the tournament, I reckon.
And just talk me through those goals. 3 amazing goals from yourself.
I mean, it's all the team setting me up. So, but everyone played awesome.
And you mentioned earlier on about the stages of the game, some really good organisation from yourself and also Denmark. Just to talk us through how you navigated that throughout the game from Denmark.
I mean, I think our communication on the field was good, and once we got in and found our rhythm, like we settled in and it got better. So yeah.
And looking ahead now to this IFCPF Intercontinental Cup, foundations to build on, and you're looking to go stronger.
Yeah, definitely looking to go stronger, and yeah.
Yeah, and thank you for that. And Marie, I'm going to hand over to Ashley, IFCPF CEO, who has a few words to say.
Congratulations, absolutely fantastic to watch, and we have a player of the match award
thank
for
you so much.
That's a memento from the game. Player of the match, you were absolutely fantastic. It was a pleasure to watch you play. And
thank
congratulations. And I love the fact that all you talked about was your team. That's a very selfless young woman, and I think that's a testament to everybody here this week. So great job on the interview.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Sorry,
Well done, congratulations.
You know what? You gotta do them, and you get used to it. And a little advice. So you say
Yeah, I just
have a few off, and then you cut off, let him speak. But you were great. You got all your best.